Hello folks, welcome to the Irish Whisky Review with me, Marty McCauley. If you haven't already, could you please subscribe to the YouTube channel? Every little helps, as a great one of the big supermarkets would say. So it just doesn't cost anything, guys. All it does is means if I put up a video, you can get an alert if you wish to tell you have it, or when you log into your YouTube account, you'll see that I've posted another video. And well, Irish Whisky Review, you'll notice the wee flat iron bottle, like the triangle bottle of a Scotch, Grant's signature. Now, how did I end up with this? It was in special offer. I'd never tried this before. I thought I'll throw £20 at it. It wasn't even £20, I think it was like $17.50 or something. Thought, try it and see. Now, Grant's, one of the big names in Scotch whisky, and 5 generations. Now this, when it's brought out, it's been out for 5 or 6 years now. Again, I've never tasted it. Obviously I've tried ordinary Grants and it's okay. It's nothing particularly special, but it's okay. This was brought out for the younger market. Now, aimed at younger drinkers, to appeal to the younger palate. Now, what does that normally mean? Well, when you go into a restaurant, that could be quite a nice restaurant, one that you've had and before, tried and tested, you know what you're getting, you think your meal's superb. Look at the kiddies menu. You can order inch thick ribeye steak coming in Bushmills whiskey sauce with potato dauphinoise at the side, and for dessert you can have a red berry millefeuille. Oh, everything, it's all beautiful. What's on the kiddies menu? Burger and chips, frozen pizza and chips, sausages and chips, chicken nugget and chips. This is what you take your kids out. You can have the nicest meal ever, but your kid, normally, when you look at the kiddies menu, it ain't good. And that sort of translates over. There's a few whiskey brands have done this for a younger audience, as if young people don't have taste buds, or if you want, people want them to have, well, essentially rubbish. Now, what's this like? Oh, I don't even know where to begin, if I'm totally honest. There's no blurb on this. I had to search the internet to find the blurb for this, and it said it had, and I'll read because I have to get this right: crisp aroma with layers of grain, rich maltiness, sweet biscuit, all enveloped in vanilla oakness. Well, it ain't sweet. It smells like, it almost smells like sort of garden mulch. Like it's gone off. It smells like something that has sat for too long. And yeah, there's almost like a rotten fish note to it. Sorry, but when they say sweet biscuits, I don't know what sort of, I don't know what they're dunking in their tea. They wouldn't let it anywhere near mine. Yeah, I mean, it's just on the nose. It's just awful. It's awful. I'll let it sit another little minute. Hopefully, we can will it to get better. Come on, come on. So this is my problem with this kind of stuff. When they release stuff for a younger market, basically what they mean is we're going to make it cheap. They're taking that liberty and saying, "Oh, well, appeal to the young kids and so on and so forth." Well, why would it appeal to young kids? They must be thinking that they're going to stick a kid's going to get this and stick Coke in it and so on and so forth. But what does that say about what they're looking for long term? About these guys who say, "Oh, I can drink a whiskey." They buy this stuff, think this is what whiskey is. Put Coke, ginger ale, tonic water, whatever it is, soda, and they drown it in that. Basically, get rid of the taste of this, and then later on, wonder why these guys haven't stuck with drinking whiskey. I totally understand the idea of bringing out a cheaper whiskey to appeal to younger people, to let them have a taste of the spirit that hopefully it'll get them hooked. This isn't going to get anybody hooked. This is not good. In fact, it's possibly the worst whiskey I've ever tasted. I'm going to taste it. Awful. No, absolutely not. And refer to the notes again. Taste: clean on the palate, heather, honey, and toasted almonds. Heather honey, house honey made. A little bee flies out, picks up the nectar from the plants, comes back and vomits up honey. Essentially, it makes honey. This isn't heather honey. I don't know what plant the bees that have made this are visiting, but it certainly isn't heather. No, I'll not be finishing that. The one redeeming feature of it is it's got sort of a very rich red apple. Just as soon as it goes down, as soon as you taste it, there's a rich red apple, maybe a cinnamon red apple. Don't waste your money. If I had to give it a mark out of 10, 1.5. I'll give it 1 because it's dead cheap. So if you buy it, you're not wasting a huge amount of money. And I'll give it half a mark for the apple. No, I'm sorry. I know these are cheap and they're not what some people call integrity bottlings. They're designed for sort of the mass market, send them out, they're not discerning customers, etc., etc. And that's all true, it's all fine. Always a place for all that kind of stuff. But treat your customer with a bit more respect. There's horrible artificial taste. I know they're not allowed to do it, but it's almost like they put some sort of saccharine sweetness in it. Just not good at all. Not good at all. Yeah, 1.5 out of 10. I'm actually being generous with that. If I was being really nasty, it's because I got it on special offer. The previous whiskey review, I've done the little bottles. Little bottle. Yeah. I wish I could have bought a little bottle of this. Nah, just avoid, folks. Avoid. And the thing is, Grant's ordinary stuff, it's perfectly okay. And some of the more expensive Grants, the aged statement stuff, is very good. There's a reason they've been there 5 generations. But this is just treating our customers very poorly, in my opinion. So, avoid. Yeah. Stay safe, folks. said that either way. Bye bye.